Hello, esteemed conference participants. We present our research on the topic Effective Semantic Markets in the Use of Socio-Communicative Technologies in Educational Activities. The rapid development and popularity of social networks demonstrate significant potential for utilizing those platforms for promoting products and services of companies, all shaping and promoting the brand of various firms. In our study, we attempted to incorporate the concept of keywords and analyze the ways in which socio-communicative technologies are used to strategically develop a semantic core for educational text. By keywords, we mean a set of words, word combinations, or phrases that best reflect the essence of the material. According to the Classifier of Professions, a state standard for classifying professions, there are 8,250 profession titles. Higher educational institutions prepare specialists in 340 professions, colleges in 450 professions, and schools in 800 professions. Every year, over 500 new professions emerge, while old ones become obsolete. The Internet aids in navigating this diversity of information. A comprehensive analysis of specialized educational web communities based on web forums was conducted by Savchenko, who identified the following types. First, forums for prospective freelancer students. Second, forums for students and teachers in free economic zones. And third, other specialized educational web forums. Let's present the main stages of forming search query results. The search engine continuously scans the resources of the Internet, gathering information about the content of web pages, indexing and populating the search engine's databases. This process also includes semantic analysis of the text and the identification of keywords that best match the meaning of the information published on the Internet. When the search engine receives a query from the user, it breaks it down into individual words or phrases known as search terms. For example, if a user enters the phrase semantic markers in education, the search engine breaks it down into individual terms, semantic markers, education. It then refers to its index and looks for pages whose content matches the user's specified terms. The next step in the system's operation is to evaluate the relevance of the found pages to the user's query. To improve accuracy of search results, search engines continually update their search algorithm, adapting to various factors. Understanding natural language, the relevance of information, the authority of resources, user behavior, external linking, interaction time, user location, search history, and the presence of key terms in page titles or meta tags are just a few of the factors that can influence how the system recognizes, processes semantic markers, and generates a final response to the user's query. Based on relevance, the system sorts and displays the found Internet resources. As a result, the user primarily sees those pages that best match their query. Therefore, such terms play a crucial role in this process, as they help the search engine understand precisely what the user's query is directed towards. Search engines are constantly evolving and employ various factors to improve the relevance of search results. Search engine algorithms are changing, but the demand for quality content remains the same. It should be informative, engaging, convincing, and optimized for search engines. For example, in the context of educational advertising, let's consider the means of creating effective advertising texts on social media. Innovations in education are implemented to meet the needs of prospective students and learners in acquiring essential knowledge. Given that the majority of them are active users of social media, it's crucial for educational institutions to promote their programs through social networks, such as Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Search engines calculate text relevance by building a frequency range of words. Highly relevant documents focus on 2 or 3 keywords, each of which occurs in the text at a ratio close to 5%. The optimal ratio is 1 keyword per 500 characters without spaces. There are numerous opportunities for promotion that educational institutions can leverage. Those include search engine optimization and pay-per-click advertising, as well as social media marketing. The complete list of phrases placed on website pages is called the semantic core. It serves as a library of word combinations and word forms that comprehensively describe your activities, products, or services featured on the website. To create an effective semantic core, you need to conduct a small study, thoroughly analyze your resources, statistics, and search engines, all real and potential competitors, and of course the products and services you offer. More than likely, the list of key terms can consist of several thousand variations, from which you will need to select only the most relevant and precise ones. It's worth noting that using the correct lexical and grammatical markers when constructing search keywords may not always be effective. During the process of semantic analysis of a textual document, a distinction is made between keywords for search networks and search terms. The former reflect the subject, the essence of the context of the document and its structure, while the latter expresses the searcher's view on its subject or specific expectations. Therefore, it's crucial to combine canonical structures with subjective, everyday thinking into a single semantic core to find the best combination. Every day, users utilize various search engines to find information. The top 5 most visited websites in Ukraine in August 2023 are as follows: Google, YouTube, Facebook, Telegram, Ukronet, and Oleksii. Let's explore one of the approaches to defining semantic markers, which essentially involves forming the semantic core of the national educational space in the most popular search network, Google, in Ukraine. Documents representing the activities of higher educational institutions often feature such primary keywords as university, institute, higher education, specialty, external independent assessment, student, graduate student, doctoral student, bachelor, or master's. In the study, a segment of the potential semantic core created by Google Ads based on 10 primary keywords is presented. It encompasses 591 user search queries for the period from May 1, 2022 to April 30, 2023. Analysis of users' action and behavior in the Internet enables us to determine the frequency or relevant queries of a specific period, categorize them into low frequency, medium frequency, and high frequency queries. Identify the geodependence of queries, meaning their relevance in the specific domain, the level of competition, and the cost of advertising for specific positions. One of the key metrics employed by search engines to satisfy users' information needs is the optimization of text and metadata on an information resource and the search terms. This means that when creating content for an information resource, high-frequency search terms from the semantic core should be used to ensure a consistent flow of traffic. The table focuses on the search query multi-subject testing with an average of 500,000 queries per month and low competition for a high advertising position in the search network. One of the conditions for maintaining a consistent flow of targeted audience traffic is having a comprehensive semantic core. Conclusions. Content optimization, text, and metadata for specific user queries is one of the most important factors affecting the ranking positions of information resources in the Internet. The issue of content optimization remains relevant, especially in the educational space, and requires constant updates to official resources. Users have different perceptions of the semantic content of resources, which can vary depending on their geographical location, age, gender, ethnicity, and religion. A scientific approach with a focus on understanding the needs and demand of stakeholders, prospective students and their parents, teachers, employers, is essential for forming the semantic core of the educational space. The semantic core is not static and requires continuous improvement based on new trends, changes in the educational landscape, and user queries. The approaches to creating a semantic core demonstrated in the article can be successfully applied to other semantic directions, not limited to the educational space. The general principles of creating a semantic core remain consistent, but it's important to adapt them to a specific industry or field of activity, which may be the subject of further scientific research. Thank you for your attention.